Hello! Welcome to another Pokemon TCG match. Today we have an Umbreon-GX Zoroark BREAK deck. This was actually one of the first sort of decks that I had made after coming back into the game. This is when I thought, oh, this would be quite good, this would be quite interesting. And I actually do stand by it. I think it's a very solid deck. So we have, like I say, our Umbreon-GX using Eevee from Sun and Moon. These are all from the Sun and Moon sets, these Umbreons anyhow. So Strafe, Shadow Bullet, Dark Call. More likely not going to use Dark Call GX because of Zoroark Pokemon, or Zoroark BREAK rather, and we'll get into that. But Shadow Bullet does fairly decent damage, like 120 with a Choice Band and 30 to another, so you can start to sort of chip away at others that are just sort of waiting there on the bench. But speaking of bench Pokemon, Zoroark definitely punishes your opponent from having like a bench full. Really does rack up some big nasty damage. I mean, what's that, 30? So yeah, 160 normally to just, for anything, rack it up a bit more. But then we'd like say, well, I know, turn your head, sorry about this. But Zoroark BREAK with its foul play move, we can use any of the your opponent's active. So if they've got a big nasty GX attack, well, that's now ours, and we can use that. And it does count of using our own GX move, so that's why I don't want to be using Dark Call. I didn't mean to click Rescue Stretcher there. Yeah, don't want to be using Dark Call or discard 2 energies. Well, a lot of Pokemon, a few that we'll probably knowingly see, things like the Gardevoir deck, Metagross, you know, they all kind of get back energies from the discard pile or searching through to get more energies, so it's not ideal for using it. Otherwise, I mean, pretty standard as to what we've got. Ultra of the Moon on to help with retreat costs, because we don't have anything that's got like a massive retreat. The most we will have is going to be, yeah, 2. So it's not terrible, but then it just means it's a free retreat. So with that, let's see what we can get up to and jump into a match, shall we? Here we go. It seems like it's going to be my arch nemesis, not the fella himself, but the deck, anyhow, being a Volcanion deck. They always work so well, and I always just get so annoyed by them. So I just think they're just not difficult to come. Oh no, it isn't. Well, it might be, but not quite yet. I'll stick that on him. It doesn't really matter because I'm more likely going to be chucking them all away. Who have we got? We have got a Lele. We have got one Lele. I did actually just have one match. Let me check for a Brigette as well. I probably don't really need the Brigette now. So yeah, I'll probably go for the new 7. Yeah, I just did a match beforehand. I did win, but it was over within a few turns. It's not one of those exciting matches. And I don't really like to put them out, because I just think, well, you know, it's 5 minutes and it's done. That's not exactly ideal. So we've got our Oranguru down. We don't want another Zoroark just yet. That can go up. Well played. Okay, I guess. I hope it's not over yet. I really hope he doesn't quit out. Maybe he was just saying as to how I'm able to set up so quickly, or set up enough Pokemon. So, Salandit, Entei. Okay. It definitely showed a water thing in the intro, like, face-off. So I would imagine he's got a Volcanion in there somewhere. So I'll stick that on you. Onto you. Can't do anything without any energies, so I have to Shauna for the 5. Well, no, I want to do it on that one, yeah. There's the Zoroark at the very least. Mind Jack. I'll do a Love Heart this time. So unless he can get this Tortonator out, he's going to go down next turn. So what can he do? Shell Trap. Okay. That would kill me, so I would have to think about something else. Because if he would hit me for the 20, then the 8 damage coming after it, they're quite nasty. See, there's the Volcanion, the regular one, not the EX. The EX is the split type. So yeah, he's going to hit me. He's going to set himself up for that. I'm going to attach here. There was only one Lele in there, wasn't there? Do I want the break? I guess I want the break. That's the problem. I don't really want to sort of just skip out this turn. I guess put another Eevee down. So I could drop back for the 30. But this is the thing. Then I've got... How much does his move do? 160. I might just sack off this Zora. It will hit me for 80. I probably should have just left it. And then, okay, that's fine. Sometimes, you know, you have nothing else to do and you unfortunately have to help your opponent. So at least we have... Okay, here we go. Here's these Volcanions steam up ability. Shell Trap 50. He is then going to be saved by that. See, now would be the perfect time for me to have like a thanks, man. So what I'm going to think to do, I'll stick it on him. I'm not going to evolve, I'm going to confuse him. So that way, if he wants to do anything, he can choose to. He can run that risk. Okay. Alright, he's getting his Brooklet Hill out. He has got a full bench, so he can't really put anything out there. Fighting Fury Belt. Okay, Wishful Baton. Now will be a perfect time for me to get another Field Blower. Okay, that's fair enough. I'll stick him up just in case. I'll do Foul Play. And I'll Shell Trap him back. Alright, so okay, I'm just trying to think how we can move forward here. This is what I mean, these fire decks are always my bane. I always hate having to fight them. I don't know why, but I feel like they get upset up very quickly. Who's he bringing in? Okay. Because that burn will kill me. Just enough. See you later. Okay. Right. I don't think he's enough to kill him, but I will Mind Jack anyhow. 160, yeah. Okay. He's going to pull out some sort of Acerola Max Potion nonsense and it's just going to wind me up. What's he doing with him? Fire Fang gone. to instruct. Actually, that's not too bad. We've got the Guzma in. We have a nice... I'll say you have a good deck back to him. See, there's another Lele, so we are trying to now fight uphill to get back. See, he's probably going to kill off this fella. Most likely going to kill off the... Yep, he's gone, so... Right. Let's bring Oranguru up. I have an idea. So let's have a look in here. What can we bring back in? I know I could probably Ultra Ball for it somewhere anyhow, but I do want this Zoroark BREAK out. We're going to take out with that 90 for a quick silly prize. Because I don't think he can kill me with anything just yet. I'll just take the Salandit for now. That'll get me a prize back. Shadow Bullet. I can hit the Tortonator. Yeah, it doesn't kill the Tortonator, but then at least it kind of... See, now that's what I needed, really. For it. Did I have one in here already? I did have one, but that was probably very early on and got taken out. How many Guzmas have I used? 2, so I should have one more still there. Alright, I'm just seeing who I want. So yeah, don't want to bring in this Volcanion because he's got the Float Stone on him. It'll come down to the wire, definitely. No, I don't need to. I need to Guzma in, get the Remoraid up. I think I might have just managed to do it. I'm looking at all these big nasty guys, but then I don't need to worry about them. So Guzma. Remoraid. Out to the Oranguru, who can retreat out for free. I'll say well played. Shadow Bullet. Onto him. And we did it. And we took the 3 prizes we needed in that one turn. That really came back for us. Wow. I did actually think that match was just going to be a complete wash. Proper tooth and nail. Wow. Okay, so... That's the problem. Like, see, I either have matches where I just completely get washed out, or I wash out the opponent, or I have these fantastic matches that are proper nail-biting stuff. Like, no, I'm still just sort of giddy, I suppose, with that victory. I thought that was absolutely fantastic. I think that's a fun match to watch. I know I kind of went a bit quiet at times, but that's probably because I'm just trying to think. But yeah, like I say, this was the first kind of deck that I built up after kind of getting back into everything. Like, I had those times with my Plasma stuff, like I said, and this is the one that I looked at and thought, I like this. Like, alright, yeah, you don't have huge numbers coming out the gate like you do with certain Pokemon, or certain types, certain cards, whatever. Like, I mean, what have we got in terms of some of these big nasty ones? I'm actually looking through some of the cards I actually have with me, next to me. Like, some of them do like 120... well, like if we think about, say, Gliscor, the other deck that I do actually like, is like the 120 sometimes, if you can get them in, 100 damage, 150. I mean, the most I'm doing is 120 spread across a couple Pokemon. That's fine, then Zoroark's there to sort of pick it up. And I do like Zoroark as well. I think it's a fantastic deck. I think it can go quite far. I know a couple people, a friend of mine has a friend who ran a very similar deck and did quite well in one of his like locals. So yeah, no, absolutely fantastic. I mean, our journey's always going to continue, so let's keep on walking. I've been Andy from Builds Like Us. Thank you all so much for watching. Remember, take care, and I'll see you all in the next video.